Butterflies are beautiful creatures, so I am going to make a moving butterfly analogy. I'm Tanis, and specifically Tanis Presley, possibly for a while. Where's my documentation? Kind of spirit. Today is Monday, 24 August 2026 AD, and so this is going to be, I'm going to see if I can do this in 4 colors. A butterfly, nope. A moving butterfly analogy by Tanis Presley. And why? Because this is a pondering in the realm of economics meets physiology. So invoking a butterfly and some basic physiology of a butterfly. So here's the body of the butterfly. And the economics of moving. Well, there's the dynamics of a move. Moving in with someone. Moving in with a soulmate, perhaps. But how can they kind of be thought of? So you can think of these as eyeballs or antenna. They're antenna though. And then Tanis Presley is the person moving, so that's me. So I am the butterfly. And I'm a happy butterfly. All right. So that's the body of the butterfly. Butterfly has a body. And butterfly has a big wing. And this is going to be the out wing. This is the wing that moves out. And there are going to be 2 points up on the top, 2 points down on the bottom, which are spots or speckles. They have musculature in importance as well, because how this butterfly, me, Tanis Presley, she, her, hers of Seattle, has been perched on this branch for a few years and wants to flap the wings and fly, wants to flap the wings and move. So this is connector 1. This is connector 2. This is pivoter 2. This is pivoter 1. This is interactor 2, no, interactor 1. This is interactor 2. The wings of a butterfly are symmetric, so they flap together. The movement of the butterfly's wings, it starts in close to the body, more muscle dense in close to the body in the central ring. So movement is kind of like towards the connectors, and then for this particular butterfly, it kind of goes bottom to top. And so I'm going to describe the roles, the economics, dynamics, kind of the peoples, in addition to the physiology of this particular butterfly, which is kind of, they're supposed to be symmetric. They're not exactly symmetric, right? At least for this drawing. So this is moving out and this is moving in. So we've got, that's a little too far out. It's a little closer in, a little further out. And we have, this is a little too narrow. We like our full-figured butterfly. Thank you very much. Connector. Connector. Pivoter. Pivoter. All right. So, this butterfly here, Tanis Presley, she, her, hers. of Seattle be like, it's been a few years, I want to move. So it starts with, you know, I move my right antenna. No, I move my left antenna, and pivoter 1 sees it. It's over here. And that is Jacob Elordi, my Jacob. And he's like, oh crap, I forgot a step. Well, so he's like, I want to move, but he doesn't move. Sorry. And then, so nothing's happening. I'm the butterfly. So I moved my moving in, you know, because these are people. So I'm like, all right, maybe that'll work. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to move my right antenna. I'm going to move my moving out antenna. And Josh goes, pivoter 2, not pivoter 1, goes, I'm moving. I want it. Here I am. So he shows up, but there's a twist. He's like, I need some help. I can't flap. So he wiggles his brain waves, and connector 1 goes, I'm not really here right now. So that's Mama Gillespie. I'm in the beyond. And Papa Craig goes, I can carry her. I may or may not make it in person, but I can carry the mama, so I can help you flap. I can only come if I can come. I gotta carry the weight of Mama Gillespie, the connector above me. And they're like, all right, we can flap like that. So they start moving, and Josh gets his momentum, my Josh Kerr, and so he starts moving, and Jacob Elordi goes, I can move on this, but I'm still watching this, and I want this. So don't you mistake. I was interested before you, Josh Kerr, but I'm going to move slow and synchronous. So this wing flaps perfectly in sync. And Mama and Papa Gillespie are already moving. They're in closer to the body, but they're like strength moving as opposed to like movement. So Josh Kerr is like, I want, and I'm taking, and Jacob Elordi's like, I'm going to move a little bit slower. I'm a little bit behind, but I saw it first, and don't you forget that. I'm moving slow to attract the attention of this lady, this body of this butterfly. And then interactor 2, David Beckham goes to interactor 1, so interactor 2 is David Beckham, goes to and says to interactor 1, Elvis Presley, should we help? And the momentum of these two moving and these two strength type movement kind of launches David Beckham forward, and Elvis Presley receiving the communication of should we go, like should we help, moves him as well. So he kind of gets dragged into it in some form or another. So there we go. And that is a moving butterfly analogy by Tanis Presley.